Modify, but don't stop. That is today's Monday Marination. It is really hot. We are in a heat wave in Southern Ontario, which is perfectly fine. And so sometimes you think, I don't want to do this or I don't want to do that. But there's value still in your expansion and your learning and your ability to expand your comfort zone when you just modify. And what do I mean by that? So you have a plan of what you want to do, or a plan that you're going to do when you ride your horse, or a plan what you're going to do during the day. And then something happens, like a heat wave, or something unexpected happens. And sometimes we just want to abort mission and do nothing, or do something completely different, or just give up. And I would invite us to just modify. So yesterday I was teaching and it was really hot, and we had a dressage clinic day, and we just modified. I modified what we were teaching, and it was amazing. Riders learned a ton. Horses didn't have to work too hard, but there was still a huge aha, expansion, learning, growing. We still did the things, but modified. And I say modified because I just modified my plan. And when we do that, I'm going to tell you, it works out perfectly perfect the way it was supposed to. So don't beat yourself up if you have to modify something. Another example would be a couple days ago, I think because this heat wave was coming, I had a crazy migraine, and it was ridiculous. Oh, there's a spider on me. I'm going to modify fast. That's got to change. It was a heat wave coming, so I had this terrible migraine, and I had to just sit inside on a couch because I really couldn't be out in the sunlight. It was killing me from this headache. And so I just did other things. I modified the day. I didn't beat myself up. I didn't do nothing. I didn't stop moving forward in what I want, because I want to do the things I'm doing. I just changed it up. I changed up my expectation for the day. I changed up the expectation for myself, and just did something else. And so I still got lots done in a different way. And so I think we have to be flexible in our thinking, and flexible with our expectations of ourselves and others and our horses, and kind of have the goal as the destination in your GPS. And then you can keep taking detours. You can get off the off ramp and, have a snack break and get back on the on ramp, whatever, to get to that destination. And life is the same. Life is the same. So just because you're modifying something does not mean you're not still moving towards the destination that's in your GPS. So I think that we have to just take a little bit of pressure off ourselves that, guess what? You probably don't know the perfect way to get to your destination either. There's probably a better way, and that's why we use the GPS, don't we? Right? You put it in there because it'll give you the fastest way, especially if you're using Waze or Google now that bought Waze. It will know the fastest way. It might not be the way you thought. So that was interesting. Even just as I was speaking, that was crazy. That's a new marination. You probably don't know the best way. And so just let go of your expectation of how you think it should be done to get to your destination, and just go with it. So all that to say, if you're riding and there's a heat wave, or you're training your horse and some variable comes in that you think is throwing things off, just know that it's not throwing things off. It's helping you expand. It's helping you learn. It's helping you grow to get to the destination you want to go to. How cool, how fun. So much less pressure, so much more fun, and a lot less beating yourself up over things, when you have to change or do something different because of something external that you can't control. So, because obviously we can't control the heat here. So anyways, let's marinate on that for the week. So let's marinate where we have an expectation or a rigid thinking around how something should be done or how we need to do things. And let's see about modifying and letting it go and just moving forward in the new way and just being okay with that. Okay, I want to hear how this goes for you guys this week. I'm very excited to hear about this. Letting go of the expectations, allowing yourself to modify, allowing yourself to see where modifying would actually benefit you and your horse or your life in general. And let's see how it goes this week. Amazing. Happy Monday. Happy week. And I'll see you guys next week.